Get it, MP.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Lets it go from deep. Irving, good.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Siakam outside. To answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Haynes. And number 3 for Giannis.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Irving against Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. His three-pointers off the mark. Dallas is going 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Haynes. Siakam pulls it in. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep. Fires from deep. Connects from the three-point range. Siakam's got 5 now.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Lively the pass to Haynes. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
It's Nembhard on the wing. No good on the triple. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The Wizard, good.
You're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way we like to start.
Now, here's Siakam. 5 points in the game. Indiana moving it around. Nembhard's shot is good.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Haynes. And the shot no good. A bit short.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact, but boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
the Wizard. Really played well against Orlando in his last out. He gets it in there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our player of the week, the Wizard.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this close and not walk away with something for their effort.
Seems like every time we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talking about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Halliburton hits them both. Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner. He said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
I like the way they've kept them shooting jump shots. No coincidence to find them in the league.
The basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night.
Shooting one.
Craig is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Here's Haynes, and he uses the glass on the lane. The Wizards got 16.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from the deficit unless you play good defense.
Nailed from three-point land. The Wizards got 19 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here is Halliburton. He had 27 points last game. Siakam outside. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Inside. Here's Davis. Good D by Siakam.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the middle. Here's Neesmith. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his fifth rebound in this one.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Halliburton with it. Guarded now by Irvin. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Yes, 10 by Turner.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Outside Irvin. Always going up for the alley-oop here. The Wizard can't hit.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Dallas again turning it over. Thompson is checked in for... Timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants him in here to get things straightened out with his team. Here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The Wizards got 21 in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Derek Lively is out there with this. And it's the Wizard. That's Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Haliburton. Davis with a screen on Haliburton. Haynes. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Mathurin finds Haliburton. In the corner, it's Toppin. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 ball is good.
3.
Toppin's got his second basket of the night.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin. Developing his stretch big skill.
Pacers trail by 14. There's the triple. Here's Walker. Outside for Haliburton. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone 1-2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Lively the pass to Haynes. Pass to Davis. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by McConnell. Mathurin for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Mathurin's got 7.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Irving passes to Haynes. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Walker. Nothing on the board. Launches a 3. And Irving pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 13. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside to staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Nembhard. Stimati at 14.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Davis, the pass to Haynes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We know when teams are a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game now.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against Orlando. And a wide open look for Siakam. That 3 off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Lively, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. If you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Davis. Irving passes to Haynes. Lively with the screen. Pass to the Wizard. Second chance shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. The Wizards got 32 points.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Nembhard, the pass to Haliburton. Knocks down the 3-ball.
As fast as lightning, Haliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Irving for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Up top, Nembhard. Covered by Irving. It's tipped. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. Here's Siakam. Haliburton deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Hey, their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
From past the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Marshall with it. Haliburton picks him up. Idly the pass to Davis. Here's the Wizard. Nembhard covering. And it's good for 2. 34 points for the Wizard.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Haliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Then we can get them to you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Now, Nesmith.
And give Siakam the hoop.
So it's the Dallas Mavericks cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you... And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Dallas Mavericks. And that concludes...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court right now for the Pacers. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Haliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his son. And it's Turner in at the center position. Here's Nembhard. Here's the screen. Pass to Siakam. And here is Turner. Three-pointer. And it's rebounded by Dallas. Ively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in blocks.
When you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically, Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert, come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The Wizard, good.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
And Haliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team. That would be 4 in a row for him now as they come racing out of the gate to start the second half.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to the Wizard. Lively with the screen. Haynes passes to Irving. That shot off. Good D by Siakam.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with a thought.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's the Wizard, and he's got 41. Pass to Davis. The kick out to Irving. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Irving's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Mavs. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 3-point shots here in the third. Siakam outside. Takes a three. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's the Wizard. In the corner, Lively with it. And Marshall kicks to Davis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Haynes. And it's off from three-point range. The Pacers have gone 2 of 6 in the field here in the third.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really putting in the work to become an outstanding passer.
Outside Irving. Carries it from three-point range. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Basket counts. The Wizards got 43 points.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. Off target from outside.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Davis, the pass to Haynes. Shoots from the high post. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's Nembhard on the wing. He's covered by Haynes. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Misses the three. Dallas has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Irving. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Hits the three-point bomb. Nembhard's got 6.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And a deep three from Irving. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Wow. Unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Halliburton against Irving. Tipped away. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Davis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far. in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Here's Nembhard. 6 points for him. Here's Nesmith. Buries the long-range jumper. 10 points for him.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
To the wing right side. And that will fall. A three-pointer on the line from Haynes. The Wizards got 46 points. For Indiana, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Halliburton, no good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from them.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Here's Nesmith. Here's Haynes. Strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the miss by Miles Turner. Another bucket! Wow!
My goodness. 50 for the end.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Halliburton passes to Siakam. It's good from long range. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Here's Lively. Nembhard grabs the board. Nembhard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rebound by Marshall. Maverick shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Nice shot by Irving.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Siakam misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Irving passes to Haynes. Outside, Davis. Pass to the Wizard. Just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot is on the way. Again, the Mavericks score.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Nembhard with it. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Halliburton against Irving. Here's the Wizard. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Irving with a clean look. Again, the Mavericks score.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here is Halliburton. 7 points in the game. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And there's the drive. The Wizard, good. The Wizards got 54 points.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Nesmith, no good on the three. And it's Davis with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Here's Nesmith. Off target from 3-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Marshall passes to Haynes. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Nembhard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Drills the 3-pointer.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
The Pacers shooting just 31% in the game. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection.
Everyone falls. Amazing.
And it's 60 points again. Can't believe he's done it now 3 times.
I mean, right. 3 times. He's now tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Wizard, good.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. Drills it from outside.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's the Wizard. Releases. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks able to put on a show. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm.